I'm an emergency manager and I specialize in disaster response. Let's talk about donations to disaster victims, specifically physical donations, because I'm seeing a lot of information and misinformation about this. When it comes to donation centers, a lot of those are run by volunteers. What's really cool is like videos that were popping up yesterday of people coming in with U-Haul trucks, people coming from states away with, food they have from their farms, things they've bought at stores, all sorts of supplies that are coming in. And that's such a beautiful part of disaster response. That's really the silver lining, like I've talked about before, is seeing people come together and really help one another. It's a beautiful part of humanity. On the other side of things, donating things to clean out your house or what would otherwise be trash is not appropriate for disaster victims. For someone to say, and I've seen it said before, oh, well, they don't have anything, they've lost everything, they have just the clothes on their back, they have no money, they should just take what's given to them. That's incredibly rude, disrespectful, and demeaning towards someone who has lost everything. So don't go cleaning out your closets of the really old clothes that have holes in them or stains on them or aren't cleaned or you don't want to wear them anymore, or your prom dresses or your old work pants. No, disaster victims don't want to wear that, and they're not going to wear that. What's going to happen is you're going to drop those clothes off. They're going to have to be stored somewhere. So now, especially on hurricanes where you don't have a lot of places to store things because everything's wet and there's flooding everywhere, now volunteers are having to store those. Then volunteers have to go in and sort that. And that is taking time away from them volunteering to do other things or actually bring these things to disaster victims. I've seen multiple videos of people who are currently volunteering on the LA fires and are sorting through piles of crappy, disgusting old clothes. I understand the sentiment. I understand feeling helpless is really uncomfortable, and sometimes people don't have the financial means to donate, cannot physically, assist, can't do the volunteering. But to donate your old clothes or the stuff you were going to throw away anyways, that is not the place to be doing this. And it may make you feel better, but you're causing strain on the system of help that is helping these people. And I know that this is hard to swallow, especially in an economy like this, but cash is king. Pick an organization that you trust to send your money or your donations through and look at what they're asking for. They always have asking lists. They always need specific things. Sometimes they get inundated, like LA Fire Department Foundation the other day made a post about, we've got enough food and water, please don't drop any more off. We could use these other things. So look for their lists, don't just be blindly like, oh, well, I can just dump this stuff and they'll take care of it. And I've done my due diligence. That's being a little bit lazy, even though we are trying to help and be helpful. The next person down the line who's volunteering to sort that stuff or take in additional stuff has to find space for it, has to sort it,